Hi, I'm Dave, and this is Dave's Weird Project. Today's episode is a little different. I'm painting up a miniature as a gift for some people that are very special to me. Let's take a look. I've been playing games of one kind or another since I was a kid. Board games at first, then eventually role-playing games and trading card games, miniature war games as well. What binds all those together is the game shop, often called an FLGS, Friendly Local Game Store. These places are the heart of all these various hobbies. They tend to be independently owned by people passionate about gaming, and that passion shows. Red Castle Games is pretty close to my house, and they've been in business for a little over 10 years. I can't remember the first time I went there, but it's become my default place to look for games. Everybody that works there is warm and welcoming. I feel like a friend when I go in, not a customer. I've done some gaming there too, playing Magic the Gathering and tournaments here and there. When Khans of Tarkir came out in 2014, I took 5th place out of 40 in a sealed deck tournament. That was great. My favorite thing to do is just browse all the board games on their shelves. Our family has regular game nights, and we take trips to Red Castle to find our next adventure. Recently, Red Castle began the process of moving to a new space, maybe half a mile from their old one. Then COVID-19 hit. I can't imagine the size of the wrench that threw into their plans. But they've soldiered on. I know there are some other game shops out there that haven't fared as well, so I'm thankful that Red Castle's still going. Also recently, back toward the end of July, Brent from Goobertown Hobbies put out a video where he gave a tutorial on how to paint Space Marines for 40k as Crossroad Marines, named after his FLGS, Crossroad Games. The video was also a love letter to Crossroad and to local game stores everywhere. The color scheme he chose matched up with the colors for the store, and he put their logo on the shoulder pads. This video resonated with me greatly. In this time where we're all pushed away from each other, it's more important than ever to remember how we're connected. So I decided I would do something similar for Red Castle. I imagined a miniature adventurer, sword in one hand and a tall shield in the other, and emblazoned on that shield, the red tower logo of my favorite game shop. I searched and searched for a mini that would fit my vision, and I just couldn't find one. So I decided to give Hero Forge a try, and I was very pleased with the flexibility in designing a mini. The result was great. The dynamic pose of this character, striding forward, sword held high, shield at the ready, represents everything I feel when I walk into the shop. What adventure am I going to get into now? Whatever it is, I'm ready. Red Castle's colors are red, white, and black, and the emphasis should obviously be red. So I made all the parts that look like leather armor in red, straps and boots in black, and all the cool little raised outlines white. The result, I hope, is a vibrant color scheme, evocative of vigor and passion. I challenged myself in several ways on this project. When I first ordered the mini, I used screenshots from the site to plan out the color scheme in GIMP, giving myself a plan to stick to. I worked on some blending in a few places on the armor, and also on the sword. That had other challenges, as it has 3 planes on each side instead of 2, so finding a way to place the light and dark transitions that seemed right was tricky. I made 3 different attempts on the eyes before they came out right, basically by accident. And of course, freehanding the logo on the shield was pretty terrifying. It's the centerpiece of the model, the thing that really tells the viewer, yeah, this is the hero of the Red Castle. In the end, I feel like I did okay. Blending the light and dark red was especially satisfying. The edges could be a little cleaner, I know. Still, I think it comes through. The die on the base was part of the mini, a design element available when I ordered it. I thought the juxtaposition between the dynamic character and the element of a game was interesting. If we were playing a game with this mini, he would come alive in our imagination, swinging his sword, defending his friends with his shield. But there's a 6-sided die at his feet. It's a game. I decided to add a chessboard pattern to the floor to further accentuate the idea that that's what we're doing, we're playing a game. I'm giving this mini to Red Castle as a gift, a small token of gratitude for being who they are. I hope he's fit to go in their display case with other minis, and I like to imagine he's telling them tales of his adventures, listening to theirs. Maybe he sits down on the die, props his shield up behind him and leans on it, dreaming of the next dragon, the next hoard of treasure. That's how I feel when I go visit the store, when I open a pack of cards or walk out with a new board game. Ultimately, that's what makes local game stores so great. They don't sell games. They don't sell toys. They provide adventure. They build memories. They facilitate that most essential of human questions. What if? So thank you, Red Castle, for all the years of fun, and hopefully, many more to come. If you're interested in the idea of painting up a miniature for your local game store, I highly recommend checking out Brent's video from Goobertown Hobbies. He did a great job. It's what inspired me to do this one. I'll make sure Terry puts a link down there. Also, just to be completely clear, there's no official relationship or sponsorship or partnership or any other kind of shipping between me and Red Castle Games. I just love them and what they do, and I wanted to do something cool for them. Also, the same thing goes for Hero Forge Miniatures. I just wanted to try out their service. No official anything with them. But I like what I got, so I'm going to make sure Terry puts a link down there for them too, so you can check them out. Till next time, take care, everybody.